All right. Good morning, everybody. Good to see everybody. Let me just get a little chat. Let's get some webcams going on over here. All right. Good to see you. Good to see you, Rez. Good to see you, Randy. Good morning, buddy. Good to see you, Mike, Chessie, we got Wayne. We got Chuck, Mike. Who we got? Bonnie on YouTube and Facebook, and Trent. Good to see you all. Well, welcome back, everybody. What an unbelievable day on Friday. We got a great show I want to talk to you about this morning. I'm actually going to do a video on it on YouTube. I think everybody needs to know what's going on lately, what's happening with this EXPR, what happened with GameStop, for crying out loud, what's going on with BlackBerry. I mean, there's a couple of things that had changed from when I started trading that just now with social media, things are getting more and more powerful. I mean, the things that are happening today, listen, I know our audience here at CTU is a little bit on the older side, not more younger. The younger generation gets it. But us older people, I hate to call us older, right? But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's incredible how these things can control the market and what they're doing. And I want to talk about it. So I want to start off. Let me just fix some PowerPoints right here. And let me just bring up a stock. I want to bring up GameStop really quick. Okay, let me bring up GameStop. All right, so what I got over here? I got to move a couple of windows around. There we go. All right, so just to tell you a little bit about the news on GameStop. All right, so anyway, the news here is Andrew Leff is a Citron research basic came out saying that that the stock was basically crap. I mean, that's basically what it came down to. It's a $20 target regarding about GameStop. Now, look at GameStop. All right. GameStop went from there was a merger that was going on with CHWY. Now, I've been a big fan of CHWY, right? Not because I have a cat, and I love my cat, Chloe, but great company, great product. We did great with CHWY. Let me just bring it up really quick so you guys can see it. That stock obviously has done really, really well for us. CHWY, there we go. So CHWY, obviously, you can see we were buying the stock around $60. This is more of a swing trade. So we did really, really well with CHWY. CHWY's a new public company. So anyway, they got into the GameStop business. They bought in it, and then obviously this company, Citron Research, bashed the stock, GameStop, and said it's a $20 stock. Now, this really pissed off people on Reddit. Reddit channel has a community called the Wall Street Bets. These people basically went off on them, and and they are so powerful, okay, because they have so many listeners and so many people subscribe to it that they really basically went off on it. And then here comes the short squeeze. Now, we all know about short squeezes, right? So anyway, look what ended up happening with the stock, GameStop, GME. GameStop, I mean, it was just, let me just bring what happened yesterday. Okay, hold on. On Friday, I'm sorry. This was like ridiculous. Stock ran from $40, ran all the way to $70. Now, we remember just a couple of days ago, we saw it go from 20 to 40, and we thought that was unbelievable. Now, GameStop, I don't know, GameStop, where I am, they're all out of business where I am, okay? I know they signed a big contract deal, a big deal. They restructured their everybody on their board and stuff like that. But seriously, GameStop, $99. Think about it. The market value of the outstanding shares, this company became, a $50 million company. I'm just using a number out of head. It became like $1 billion company just overnight. It's unheard of. It doesn't exist, okay? But it does in the stock market world. So anyway, you had it with GameStop. Now, I've been coming here for so many years, and I've been doing this for a long time. We love short squeezes. Unfortunately, catastrophes make opportunities. You hear me say that all the time. And you know what? I was reading an article this morning that, with the pandemic that we have it on, and we hear, the money that's going to be lending out regarding about the stimulus checks and all this, who really benefits from it? Who really benefit from it? Who got richer? Who got loaded? Okay. It's these other bigger monopolies like Google. If you look what happened with Google, You look at Amazon, you look at Facebook, you look at these companies that are part of social media, people supplies it. They got so much richer because with a pandemic, you need them more, right? And who got hurt? The small guy. So they obviously benefit. Once again, catastrophes make opportunities. It's not just us being in the stock market. And I told people, don't be mad at us. It's just our job. You can't get mad at Amazon. It's just their job. What are you going to do? To say, oh, I can't grow my business. I'm sorry, that I did better than you. You know what I mean? And you need me now. What am I supposed to do? Give it all for free? What am I going to do? I got to pay my employees, whatever it is. But anyway, my point I'm getting to is sometimes those catastrophes really, really, help certain things. I tell you that all the time. Now, how do I know that? Because being in the stock market for over 25 years and being one of the original day traders, I see it all the time. So, we're seeing now a whole new wave of stuff that's happening. You saw what happened with the pandemic. Okay. You saw when the Dow dropped down to 18,000 and now we're at 31. 30,000 went down about 100 points today. And now you're seeing it, with another cycle of how these things happen with a company that could be so powerful on the internet that could really just totally make a huge short squeeze. Okay. But we're having it. I want to look at a couple other stocks. I want to show you what we got. We got AMC. Here's another one. Remember this one? Same thing. $2 to $5. Who's going to AMC? Who is even going to AMC? Another great winner. Killed it on the day trade on that stock on Friday. And look what ended up happening. It gapped up from $3.60 to $5. BlackBerry. Who's jumping on BlackBerry? Great news, whatever it is. Same thing, same story. Stock goes from 7 to 14. Come on. Unbelievable. Great swing trade. Great day trade became a good swing trade. PLTR, another one. Okay. This stock obviously just went public, $10 to about 32. Look where it is now. The thing did not stop on Friday. Just started from 26, like a straight, was that a 90 degree angle? Just straight up, just kept going up. It's a little shaky, a little nasty. Once again, same thing. And we're seeing the next thing this morning with XPTR. Okay, here's another one, just gapped up, same kind of story. So anyway, a lot of good stuff that's happening here in the pre-market, and we're seeing it happening all again. Now, as what goes on with Friday, listen, a lot of those stocks that we traded are trickling down going into this morning too. So we're going to keep a close eye on it. And, and obviously we want to forget that we're in earnings announcements. So we got a lot of earnings. I know I'm really looking forward. One of my swing trades is Pinterest. I want to keep an eye on that. I think that's coming out on the 4th, actually. Pinterest, right? P-I-N-S. So I'm really looking for, I know we're doing pretty good on that swing trade on that Pinterest. Once again, you want to be a good swing trade, you got to know how to day trade. Okay. That's what it's all about. But for some of you guys that are hit big, I mean, on certain one of these stocks, like some of them I hit pretty big onto it. Listen, don't think like this thing's going to be a $3 billion company. Don't think it's going to be going to 200, 500. You take your damn money and you leave. I don't care if the stock went from 40 and now it's at 90. Okay, because we saw those $90 stocks go back down to 10. All right. Should I remind you about Kodak? Remember Kodak? Oh, you got short-term memory loss? Trust me, they're there all the time. Just make your money, take it, and run. The faster they go up, the twice faster they come down. We know, and every time you're here every morning, we see what happens. This is what we jump into. Now let's go over some of the stocks. Marcus says, Fausto, the RLX is moving this morning too. Yeah, nice little mover. Let me just change the slide here so you can see a little bit better. Okay, it's flat line right now in pre-market. Not a lot of iceberg orders though on level 3. If you see right there though, that's the only thing I don't like. And you can see that the candlesticks are really, really wide. So you got to be careful of that too. But there are a lot of stocks I want to keep an eye on. So I'm going to go through the watch list. All right. So this morning, you saw the watch list that we had, the pre-market watch list. We start here at 7:45 every morning, around 7:45, 8 o'clock. We're here. So a lot of you guys did really well with the EXPR trade, okay? And you can see how that thing just literally ran from like 350 up to about 450. So if you made money on that, you should be happy. If you probably should be done for the day. I mean, I don't know why else you got to stick around. I mean, just, the goal is make your day's pay, go home. So, and don't worry about it. Tomorrow's another day. Take your day's pay, go home. Listen, you missed GameStop, you could have jumped in EXPR this morning. All right, another couple of stocks I made my watch list that came up in pre-market. TSAI. Okay, another one. Nice little trend right here. Stock literally gapped up pretty big. It's up 73%. I don't know. When I see things like that, flat line like that, I probably sometimes think it's a buyout, but it's not really doing anything. So I don't know. We'll traded 4 million shares. That's 4.5. That sounds like a lot, but it's going to be on my watch list. I want to see. I got to check out the news on that. It just came up on my big percentage gainers and losers. Another very nice little inexpensive stock that's doing pretty well is this one, this VYNE I found in pre-market. You can see from 8.15 it started around $2.60. It's already at 2.80. Nice little level one stock. I think everybody can afford to trade it. It's not that, speculative. You can see you can get in and out of it. If you are an advanced trader and sometimes they're too slow for you, you just do what I do. Just buy a lot more shares. You could trade 5,000. You could trade 10,000 shares of this stock. If you're a beginner, you could trade 200, 1,000, with a nice penny spread. If you look on the right-hand side on level 3, you got a lot of iceberg orders out there. So you can see there's a lot of algorithms. But up 47%, cheap little stock. If you're a deer in the headlights, this is a stock right up your alley. OEG is another one that just came up on my radar. Here's a stock right here that is number 11 as it's 11th on the list as the biggest percentage gainer right now. The stock right now is up 40%. Not a lot of algorithms in it. You can see it's not a lot of, there's some decent orders, not substantial iceberg orders, what we're looking for. But the stock went from 550 to 750. Stock has not only been a good day trade, has been a phenomenal swing trade. We've been trading this stock a few times over the course of the day. It's been on the watch list a couple of times. Since January, the thing was at $2. Look at it now, it's at 750. It's up almost like 300%, over less than a month. And over the course of the day, things been doing great. AQMS, another one. I'm shocked there's a lot of stocks in the morning. That really throws me off. Tesla launches IPO version with Titian Spera base SPAS. See, is that what they did? That's what the news was. Wrong stock. TA. Oh, that's what it was. That's what I think. That's why I thought it, Neil, was some type of a buyout. That's what I thought. When I see something like that, once you see a straight line like that, it's not really moving too much, a teeter-totter, you kind of can figure that out. What else I got? The OEG, right? So OEG, nice spread, nice. Keep an eye on it. I like this. Got some nice volatility on it, but that had that beautiful 8:30 move. Remember, there are 3 moves: 8 a.m., 8:30, sometimes 9. Sometimes, not all the time. And then obviously right at the open where you're getting all those orders coming in. But that one looks, I like that stock, a nice little move. We talked about the AQNS. I'm sorry if I'm bouncing around a little bit over here. But this stock also, great little day trade. Great bit of unbelievable swing trade. Stock's $1. It's already at 5. It's about 500%. Right now, it's up by 25%, 1 million shares. Not a lot of algorithms on the stock on this one. I see some decent iceberg orders. Got an 8,000 share and a 2,000 share seller right around 614, 615, which it looks like it tested that around 845 and it's kind of backing off. So, look at that. We just got a 33,000 share seller. Just popped his nose right now here at 6. No wonder why. See him right there? See him right there? Okay. No wonder why it stopped here. If this guy gets done, boom, this thing is going to go up. Guy doesn't get done. He decides, you know what? No one's selling to me. I'll just hit the bid. Yeah, then the stock will go down to 5. Follow the money. I don't understand why people, I've been doing this so long. Everybody's like, well, what's the MACD doing? What's the Fibonacci doing? What's the news on it? I don't care what the hell it's doing. There's a 33,000 share seller out there. You think a Fibonacci is smarter than a 33,000 share seller out there? Yeah, let me know how that works out for you. Okay, I've done this long enough. And I always follow the money, then follow the algo, follow the trend. AUPH, another stock that's on my B list, though. Now I'm going on the B list. I'm going to pop from the A to the B. And the B list sometimes jumps on the A list, and we've seen that happen on Friday with some of the stocks. But AUPH got nice support levels right around 20. Not seeing too many iceberg orders out there, but there is a 30,000 share seller right now at 2050, which makes perfect sense. why it's having a tough time all day breaking it. I want to see if that guy, how it's going to work out, but it's strong. If that guy gets done, boom, stock can go higher. AC, was it ACER? That was another one I had this morning in pre-market. Stock has been a little volatile. You know, it just made a nice little pop around 830, but she backed off. I don't like the spottiness on the intraday chart, though, right there. But she, you know, she's trading some decent shares, 400,000, up 33%. Not a lot of big iceberg orders out there. I see an 8,000 share seller out there right now, but we'll see how she opens up. And then I want to keep an eye on BlackBerry. You know, stock has just been on a tear. I mean, the stock was $7. It's at $20 right now. Once again, these are the short squeezes. It's been a good day trade. And it's also, you know, once again, it's been an unbelievable swing trade. Remember, very, very important that you understand when we trade these stocks, and a lot of you, when you come into my trading room, by the way, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're watching it later, you can always join us by clicking on the bottom and you're doing a quick little trial for $9 and join us for a whole week in the trading room. But remember, we traded BlackBerry for some of you, because some of you watching this are like, you know, you might be watching this like 2 days, 3 days later, probably finding us later. And, you know, and I just want to kind of reiterate for some of you in the trading room, for someone watching this later, that remember how BlackBerry trades, okay? Remember how it trades. And let me change the chart. Because once you understand how a stock trades, you know, you kind of understand the personality of the stock. It's got these shakes in it, and it doesn't really go anywhere, and then bam, the thing takes off. It builds these Fausto flags, and then boom, it takes off. But you got to remember, it all comes down to buying it at the right price, okay? You hear me time and time again say in the Cyber Group room, and I say this all the time. You know what? Shakes stink, okay? You don't want to be in a shake. And a shake is not bad if you own it at the floor. If you own a shake at the ceiling and you got to deal with the floor, you never know if that floor is going to support you, and you might fall through that floor and go to the next floor, you know, and it's going to cost you money. So pricing and timing is everything. Be patient. If you can't get the stock at the price that you want to get it at, don't trade it. Don't worry. It'll come back down. It'll come back down. And you know what? If you notice, as we're in the trading room, by the way, Josh is doing phase 2, and he's going to talk a lot about this today. It's okay to pay more money for the stock. You could pay more for it, you know, but let it break a resistance level, okay? But don't go out there and chase the stock. Let it come to you, and, you know, the trend is your friend. Don't buck that trend, all right? So what else I got going on? Anything else, anyone here? Chuck made pretty good money on that VYNE, made about 12 cents. Way to go. And he made 15 cents on EXPR. Way to go, Chuck. There you go. That's how you trade in pre-market. All right. Anybody else? Trent on YouTube says, what is the A list this morning? EXPR, TSAI, VYNE, OEG, and AQMS. And by the way, Trent, subscribe to our Facebook page and our Twitter page, because we are going to post those on the watch list. Okay. All right. Neo's moving too, Bonnie. I know. I saw that. The only problem with Neo, just remember, Neo is doing great. Neo, I can't believe we even own the stock at $3. That's $60. It's now starting to become like a real company because it's been trading. The longer they trade it, the better it is. But Neo is doing really well. Just remember, we traded Neo. Neo is really volatile. That stock, you got to be a phase 3 or higher. All right. JC, love from Scotland. Well, we love Scotland too. All right. And you know what, GC, if you come and join my room and you do well, send me some of that Scottish scotch you have, okay? I know you guys got one of the best. I'm always happy taking free gifts, and I'll share it here on our YouTube channel. All right, NOK, pretty nice moving stock. Just started making a big move. Really nice call, Lewis. I'm throwing that on the watch list. I don't know too much about it, but I'm going to put it on the B list. I didn't do my research on it, but I'm definitely going to put it on a B list. All right, guys, let's get ready. The market's opening up in less than 10 minutes. Hopefully everybody's ready to have some fun. We'll be back here at 2:30 for the afternoon meeting. And don't forget, everybody, you got to learn before you can earn. And don't forget also, today is phase 2 classes for all students here at CyberTrading University. Remember, we're going to start at 10:30 right after we trade the first hour. And, and there's no better, safer place than to go out there and learn, because remember, we don't trade all day. And that's what's great about this job. Good luck, be safe, and we'll see you then.